I've agreed on the size, the space, the square footage, the quietness. I love all of that about the space. Everything else sucks.
Has the love affair with your home hit a roadblock?
I need you guys to come up with the money.
That's a lot of money. There is no more money. That's it.
Should you start seeing other houses?
This looks like
This kitchen
Right now.
does not need to be completely renovated.
you're blind if you can't see the complete renovation needed.
Will you love your home again, or will you list it? When this post-war bungalow won over Amy and Chris 10 years ago, they were young, in love, and just happy to join the ranks of homeowners in one of the country's hottest housing markets.
The fact that we were able to buy a house was absolutely incredible.
The imperfections of the house were due to age. Then I walked into the backyard and the size just blew me away.
2 years ago, we had a baby. And 6 months after that, Chris's 16-year-old came to live with us.
And now, Amy and Chris are fighting over the future of their dysfunctional first home.
We have just completely outgrown this house.
It's such a nice large space. The solution is to repair all that needs to be repaired.
There's a way better way to live, and it's not in this house. First of all, there's a busy street right out front. We try not to open the doors and windows because of the traffic and because of the noise. We are prisoners in our own home.
This house is not as dysfunctional as you make it out to be. It is working. I don't know why you don't see it.
It's working for him because he spends all his time in the yard and in the man cave. Chris has not grown up since he was 13. It is part of what I love about him. But if you look around, there are tons of little toys.
The backyard is an absolute work of art, something I'm very proud of.
Also, there is Chris's man cave.
Some of my collectibles are down here, and I love it.
The living room is a total central zone, but because it's completely cut off from the rest of the house, it's not really working for anybody. It's a playroom for Mika right now, but it has absolutely no storage.
Amy sees problems, I see potential.
Kitchen drives me absolutely nuts because it's our kitchen, it's our dining room, it's our office, it's also our mud room. So all our jackets, all our shoes are everywhere.
Could have a little mudroom put in with even a separate door, some cubby holes. Organization is everything.
The kitchen is completely cut off from the living room. It is nerve-wracking. You know how Mika is. When I'm cooking, I can't see her at all. It's really dangerous.
You need to see your daughter? Get rid of a wall. Done.
Just get rid of a wall?
Get rid of it.
I don't think so. The main floor bathroom, basically only one person can be in there.
Some areas need to be addressed, but it's all doable.
The master bedroom doesn't have a proper closet. There's just no space in there.
I mean, come on, closet space? You have everything you've had ever since you were 8 years old. It's time to purge.
I get to struggle through this cluttered, dysfunctional house, trying to make it work for our family. And every single time I walk through that pristine man cave, it makes me want to die. If I'm gonna do all the laundry, I deserve a proper laundry room.
The fix in the laundry room is a little bit of organization.
We do not see eye to eye on this at all. Our basement bathroom is the tiniest bathroom in the world. No teenage girl would ever want to use that bathroom. Zoe deserves a much better space.
Just paint here, a light switch over there. You gotta see it.
Chris is completely delusional that he thinks that this house can work.
I wanna stay here for 60, 70 more years, and I want my children, your children, to have it another 80 years after that.
That's totally fine. I'll just come visit you from my new home.
But before things go that far, our rivals, designer Jillian and realtor Todd, will each try to hold this blended family together. Jillian and her team will turn their outdated bungalow into a modern example of form and function, while Todd will try to help them find peace in a new place.
Hey, what's up?
You're late.
Not according to this watch.
I think your watch stopped about a year ago.
Come on. It's sunny, it's beautiful. This means great things for me.
What, just because the sun's out, it means awesome things are gonna happen to you?
Yep, it's how I roll, Todd.
Come on, roll out your list.
Okay, must-haves to say. Open concept kitchen and living room. Renovate main floor bathroom. Create storage and master bedroom. Redo basement bathroom. Update laundry area and add storage. And increase storage throughout. It's easy peasy.
Man.
I got this one.
Here is my must-haves
Okay.
to list. Open concept main floor with large eat-in kitchen with lots of storage. 4 bedrooms, including a master with walk-in closet. 3 bathrooms, large yard, central location.
Okay, well, I feel
Done.
slightly sorry for you right now.
I will find this house for them.
Really?
Watch.
Okay.
Are you ready? Because if you don't go first, you're gonna be late.
That's
You're
not
gonna be
true.
talking on the phone.
That's
You're gonna
not
be
true.
5 minutes behind me.
Come
Hey,
on.
Rockstar, this
What?
way. The house is up here.
Whoa.
Nice.
I love the lion door knocker.
I love the fact that you can't even walk through the front door. Look at this place. You've got toys everywhere.
Todd, come on. There's so much character in this room. This is all about storage. You gotta think positive. I can rework this room. You've seen my work. You know I
I
can
am
do
thinking
this.
positive. I am positive that these folks need to leave.
It's not what I meant. I think that
Wow.
it's just a little bit of work.
I am now even more positive that they need to move after seeing this room. This is supposed to be an eat-in kitchen with a dining table, but it clearly is a front entrance way with coats and pink earmuffs and...
Oh, yes. Carry on, go. Go, this is exactly what I need. Go on.
Right. Perfect response for the denial of the fact that you need to do so much in this room.
Okay, is this house perfect? Absolutely not. Does it need a lot of my love and attention? Yes.
Focus on the task at hand. And the task is to make sure that these folks have a house that works. And this room doesn't.
So we need to get them a new kitchen? Easy. You wanna go outside?
I do.
Hello. This is what I'm talking about. Do you see what's happening over here? There's like a male version of a fairy garden.
We've got issues in the house.
You realize I'm transforming the house, right? You're not. You just turn up there, get a little bit of sun on that white face of yours.
Is this what it feels like to be in a tanning bed?
This is all natural.
All natural. Is that what it says on the can? I see.
What do we have here? The bathroom.
Wow, look at this. Are you kidding me? This house needs some major attention.
I've already got the solutions up here. Okay, the master bedroom.
Every room we walk into, we can barely get past the door.
I know that you're still trying to wrap your head around this whole, like, what does Jill do for a living thing? But I'm actually a designer.
Okay.
And to me, I do not see storage issues in this room at all. This, Todd, my friend, is just aesthetic. So let's not spend too much time in the bedroom. Okay, the space isn't so bad.
Yeah, the infamous man cave. It looks like
Yeah.
there's been a lot of work done down here. It's a shame they didn't put the same time and energy upstairs.
But I'm here, and I'm gonna make that happen upstairs. What are we gonna have here? More positivity?
I hope so.
Oh.
Wow. Where'd the positivity go? Oh, I know. You can't find it underneath all this crap. You're fixing all of upstairs and all of downstairs now.
Oh, nice. This must be Zoe's room. Looks fine. Oh,
You can quit now if you want.
I'm not gonna quit. In fact, I'm gonna eat this bathroom for dinner, and you are gonna buy me a glass of wine.
You're gonna eat this bathroom for dinner? Wow. I'm not coming over for dinner tonight.
With $950,000 to spend, Todd is off to find a truly functional family home that will capture Chris's imagination.
Here we go.
Meanwhile, Jillian and design assistant Julia work out their plan to make Amy stay with an unbeatable redesign for under $80,000.
Okay, Julia, this is it. You excited?
Absolutely.
There's a lot of work to do at this house, starting right here. Family needs a living space. One of my biggest concerns was this wall. Getting that open so the family can actually be together. Once we get rid of this wall, we have a huge opportunity to reconfigure this entire kitchen. Put the sink underneath the window. Right where the sink is now, we'll replace that with a stove. I think it makes perfect sense to put the eating area right in the middle of the kitchen. That, to me, looks like a beautiful kitchen, dining room, living room, and a little playroom.
Perfect.
Good. Obviously, we need to make this bathroom look prettier. There's actually a closet right in behind this tub. We can get rid of that closet and increase the size of the tub space. That's gonna make this bathroom a lot more functional. Not bad, right?
Oh yeah, no, this is
Yeah.
good.
So I think the simple answer is to completely blow out this entire unit. And let's work on like a custom-built millwork unit. Utilize as much space as we can. Let's check out downstairs.
Okay. Wow.
This room needs major organization and storage. Let's get this room looking as good as the man cave. Zoe's bathroom. What if we actually utilize this space here? Blow out this wall, bring the tub right here, and then the entry to this bathroom right down that hallway.
Perfect.
Hello?
Hi.
What do you hear?
It's a lot quieter than the other street we live on, but I don't know what decade I'm looking at
Oh,
here.
hold on. Before we get started on the outside of the house, let's go inside and take a look.
This house is a 2,700 square foot bungalow with a finished basement. It features 5 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, sunroom, single car garage, and it's in their preferred neighborhood. The price? Let's take the tour first.
After you.
Okay. It doesn't look this big outside.
This house, 1,200 square feet bigger than your house.
All I see is work, work, work.
We can actually live here.
The space is great, but what you do with the space is called renovations. You hate those. Let's just move on.
All right, let's move into the kitchen.
This looks like Look at this kitchen compared to our kitchen even.
But this kitchen is bigger.
This kitchen does not need to be completely renovated.
It needs to be completely renovated, Todd. You're blind if you can't see the complete renovation needed.
I'm keeping an open mind.
An open mind. Perfect. Thank you, Amy.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not blind. I know this bathroom needs redoing.
I think this is twice as much counter space as we have.
Twice as much counter space is twice as much ugly.
Your master suite. Lots of space.
We get to keep the bed.
It actually fits a king-size bed in here.
Check out your ensuite.
If you say you like this, then I know for sure you're insane.
It's one more ensuite than we have at our house.
Second half of the tour, Zoe's bedroom. Separate from the rest of the house.
It works.
Voila.
Wow.
Zoe gets the biggest bathroom.
But wouldn't you rather Zoe be happy instead of mad at you all the time?
Always happy girls, happy girls. What about the man?
Let's move into a space that might make Chris happy too.
Okay.
Let me introduce you to your new man cave. You've got wood paneling, you got a wood-burning fireplace.
All I see is renovations everywhere. And how much is this house gonna cost anyway?
Tell me what you think this house is listed at.
$975.
$899.
This house is listed at $949,000.
Jeez, Amy, that's maximum budget. This house is not ready to walk into.
Chris, the #1 thing on your list was location. We're 3 blocks from your house.
Not disagreeing on location, but there's 2,700 square feet plus here that needs renovation. We're out of here.
Chris, we're in your neighborhood, and it's got a huge house. What is your problem?
I don't think he gets it. There are 3 other people that need to live and be happy in this house.
I've agreed on the size, the space, the square footage, the quietness. I love all of that about the space. Everything else sucks.
If it kills me, and it might, I'm gonna find them a house that even Chris cannot argue with.
I will prove to you that Jillian knows exactly what she's doing. Let's just wander over 3 blocks to see what you already have.
You guys, this looks incredible. This feel is beautiful.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
But, unfortunately, your roof needs to be replaced.
No. The whole roof.
The whole roof. When we started putting in your pot lights, I had to bring down the ceiling. It was so wet in there, it was like a sauna. Hot air rises, the shingles started to curl up. The asphalt underneath cracks from the sun, and then it rains.
It's a nightmare.
You're looking at about 10 to 15% of your budget.
That cannot come out of our budget. That has to be brought up with the owners. Hey guys. Right?
Oh my goodness.
I'm so happy with the way this has turned out so far. However,
Right.
I've got some bad news, you guys.
So what's the problem?
The problem is your roof needs to be replaced.
The whole roof.
The whole roof.
What's wrong with our old roof?
We discovered so much moisture in there, it was literally raining.
Replacing the roof is not in our scope. There's no budget, and I need you guys to come up with the money.
I gotta get some air. There is no more money. That's it.
I get that she's upset, but what am I supposed to do?
There's a real possibility that they could come back to us and say that they just don't have enough money. Then what are we gonna do?
We have to see what we have to give up to get what we do need.
If they don't have the money to replace the roof, the only thing that we can cut is this upstairs bathroom.
Let's see if we can work this out. Let's talk to her.
Everything is absolutely maxed out. We're not putting another cent into the renovations. That's it.
There's really no other project that we can cut except for this upstairs bathroom.
That's my bathroom. No, you cannot cross off my bathroom.
Without the roof, the bathroom doesn't even matter.
I have to bathe Mika in that bathroom.
You guys handle the roof, I will handle Amy.
You can handle me? This house is an absolute money pit, and I'm done putting money into it.
I am not gonna let Amy get me down. At the end of the day, I'm gonna do my job, and she is gonna be singing a different tune.
Great, so I get a new roof, but I have to give up my bathroom for that? How is that gonna make me wanna stay? I'm just gonna wanna leave even more.
While Jillian's determined to keep calm and carry on, frustrations mount as Todd's house hunt hits a new low.
The only thing you proved to me is that you got a license to be insane. This is not a house to live in. These homes he's showing us are like shacks.
It's the perfect size house, checks all the boxes. I don't know, he's still not happy.
But he's not the only one who's got problems.
Hey, what's going on?
As you can see from this picture,
Okay, what's that?
that is your electrical panel.
It looks like a friggin' bird's nest. This is not safe, obviously.
No. And unfortunately, we have inspection tomorrow.
If the inspector's coming tomorrow, we have to get it done. I don't know what's gonna come off the list, but something has to come off the list. We don't have the money for this. When we started working on the laundry room, what we found was actually pretty scary. The electrical needed a complete overhaul. That budget gets eaten up, and Zoe's bathroom won't be happening.
But Zoe's bathroom was one of those must-haves.
I totally agree. It was my responsibility is to make sure this house is safe.
I don't even know where to go with this. Jillian, I mean, you've left me with no ammo.
I think when I'm done with this home, you're gonna absolutely fall in love with it.
I hope you're right, Jillian.
Chris, this whole house is a problem. Don't you get that?
At the end of the day, I need to make the right decisions.
You want me to say I'm frustrated? Fine. I'm frustrated too.
It's not awesome having to spend all that money on those things, but you know what is awesome? Knowing that at the end of the day, Amy's gonna walk to that front door, I'm gonna be able to say, I told you so, because she is gonna love it.
I need you to keep an open mind with what Todd's showing us.
My mind is open to a new house if Todd has something, anything better than what he's shown us.
Can we agree that we have exhausted your neighborhood?
Yes.
We have to find somewhere else to look. What about east? Can we go further east?
East is not an option. It's ugly there.
The only other option we have is to go south.
That would be closer to your work.
I can agree on closer to my work.
Beautiful. Finally, we've got some agreements. Let's go.
As Todd soldiers on, Jillian and Julia oversee the finishing touches of their master plan.
We're at the finish line. Yeah. We have our kitchen.
Just what you ordered?
You're awesome.
Yeah.
We need some major sexy happening in this room to blow these homeowners away.
Perfect.
Good morning.
Hi there.
Are you guys excited? I can't wait to show you this house.
This newly renovated house is a 2,200 square foot split level. It features 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, open concept main floor, fenced yard, huge deck, and plenty of storage. It's located outside their neighborhood. The list price? Not until we've seen the house.
Here we go. Nice big entranceway.
Wow.
Wow. If the rest of the house looks like this, that'll be great.
This is nice.
Oh, wow, this is nice.
It's
Your new kitchen.
beautiful.
Jeez, this is nice.
Breakfast bar. You can see everybody when you're in the
Right.
kitchen.
I gotta admit, this is walk in and move in.
I know it feels weird for you to be positive, Chris, but just get used to it. More gold behind this door. Here we go.
Oh my goodness.
This is like 3 times the bathroom we have at home.
Something Jillian's not giving me.
Jillian's not giving you a bathroom?
No, she's not.
First room.
Wow, it's nice and bright. Oh, wow.
I've liked everything so far, but I'm not giving up on home.
All right. But while you're thinking about home, why don't you check this out?
This is not my room.
You might not spend much time in this room, but there's another room that you might spend more time in.
Oh, wow. This is huge.
This is ensuite, far beyond. This is ensuite.
This level clearly takes care of you, and Mika. So the next space we're gonna see is what's gonna take care of Zoe. And on the way, we're gonna check out the backyard. This is your deck.
This is a great deck.
The deck eats up half the yard. This yard is a mark against buying.
All right. So if we continue down this deck, we get to a self-contained suite.
It's cute.
Is this the only way in?
She would be separate from the rest of the house.
We needed privacy for Zoe, right?
You gotta keep an eye on a teenager.
Check out the bedroom. Nice big space.
Yeah.
Right behind here, Zoe's bathroom.
Ooh.
Is Jillian making a bathroom this size for her?
Jillian is not.
Are you kidding me? What do you think this house is listed at?
At least $1 million.
I would agree with Amy, 1 million.
This house is listed at $948,000. And that's what happens when you move slightly outside of the city.
Every time he shows us a house, he maxes our budget right to the top. There's no play.
Well, what the hell, Chris? You love that house.
Look, I like the house.
Doesn't get any better than this.
So you would consider this house then?
I would consider this house, but not until I see what Jillian's done.
When you see that Jillian's gonna fail and fall on her face, you have to consider this as an option.
Look, I gave Todd the chance. You need to give Jillian the chance. That's all I'm saying.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Come on in.
All right.
Welcome home.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Look at this. This is phenomenal. I can't believe it's the same place.
We have a lot of toy storage here incorporated into the space. Oh, wow. We refaced the fireplace.
Love it, I love it, I love it.
Beautiful.
So check out your new kitchen.
You have a dining room table.
You have a
I
dining room
know.
table, a place for you guys to actually eat.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah.
You've got your sink over by the window like we promised.
Beautiful.
It's wide open. This is entertaining at its best.
This is home.
I will admit, it's pretty different.
Okay, let's go check out the bedroom. Ta-da! Check out all the storage you have here.
We're staying. It's obvious.
We'll see what else you got.
Wow, look at that.
You got high-end countertops, high-end storage. Yeah,
Oh
you've
my
got
goodness.
a ton of storage.
I have to say I'm a little bit speechless.
Jillian, nailed it. Like,
Thank
freaking
you.
nailed it. This is
Thank
so
you.
awesome.
Jillian obviously knocked it out of the park in here. This is a fantastic space. But I showed you a house that is completely done. Huge open space, big custom kitchen, and of course downstairs, Zoe's space. So, you've got a decision to make. But before you make that decision, I have one more listing to show you. And that is yours.
Wow.
The pre-renovation value of their home was $750,000. With renovations of $80,000, the new estimated value of their home is now $845,000, which has increased the value by $95,000.
What do you think Amy's thinking?
I think all they can see is this beautiful space.
I never pictured this, and this is beyond all of my expectations.
By the way, how's that bathroom doing?
Like, what about the bathroom?
Yeah, no, that's what keeps me thinking about the other house Todd showed us.
Well, looks like they made a decision.
Have you made a decision?
We have made a decision.
Are you going to love it?
Or are you gonna list it?
We're gonna list it.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir.
No way. You're kidding.
Great decision. Don't you think?
No.
I'm sorry, Jillian.
I think that you guys are gonna be very happy in your new house. And she's gonna be taking me for a drink.
I can use one now.
You can go first, because
Thank you.
you're buying.
In the end, it's about family, and it's not about individuals, and Todd showed us a house that was about family.
Are you gonna finally admit that I won?
I cannot believe that you got that family to move out of the house.
You cannot believe it.
No, I can't.
You didn't think I could do it?
Honestly, no.
What are you saying about my ability?
Well, you're a fairly good realtor, but I'm just
Fairly?
saying.
I would say incredible realtor.
Does that make you feel better?
It does. It
Okay.
really does.
Well, then congratulations.
Thank you.
Here's your glass of wine.
Oh, I could get used to this.
Don't.